everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to yet another edition on Dr. Day's Econet. Are you muddled what to cook today? Many a times we find it extremely tedious and hard to contemplate the menu for the day. It is times like these that help us explore and offer the best pastas for lunch and dinner entrees. Now, many of us love this very Italian delicacy because of its exotic aroma, creamy consistency, and rich taste. Talking of pastas, zucchini has always been the star of this very luscious, creamy, and healthy dish. All it takes is cooking down zucchini concocted with different vegetables, olive oil, salt, seasoning, and dried herbs until it is spreadably smooth. Pasta recipes have always been an iconic, just as lasagna. It combines some of the best features of comfort food, be it the cheesiness, the creaminess, the preparation it entails, etc. This classic recipe has become a staple for many of us and forms an excellent addition to the casserole rotation. Today on Dr. D's Econet, I shall walk you through my version of this very Italian beauty, which is not just quick and easy, but also low in calories, which is unlikely in case of pastas. Let's check out my recipe on making the delectable pink sauce elbow pasta, cooked and served in no time. Let's get started with the process. So today I'm going to be making pasta my style, Dr. Z style, and for that, what all ingredients go into it, let's just have a quick look at those ingredients. Now, to start off with, of course, my favorite Figaro olive oil. You can use any oil, but I suggest olive oil or butter or even ghee for that matter. Because when it comes to health, as I've told you time and again, it's very important that we tend to use only those things which are great as far as our health is concerned. So we are using olive oil here for my pasta. Then I have my pasta seasoning here, right here. You can take any brand. Then I have my pasta masala, which I'm using by Kea. Then I'm using the Heinz ketchup. And then I'm taking a cup of the elbow pasta. You could use any pasta you like. You know, you could use the spaghetti, you could use penne, fusilli, whatever you like. The choice is vested on you. Then as far as the veggies are concerned, any veggies that you like, just straight away and blindly pop in. I have with me right away in this very dish zucchini. I've taken about a cup of zucchini, some fresh green peas. As you can see, it's freshly peeled, and you have some freshly cut, in fact roughly cut you could say, carrots. And then I have a cup of milk. I'll tell you why I'm using a cup of milk. And then a slice of cheese, which I've kind of rolled it like this. I've got here some fresh coriander, and then I've got finally some chopped, and I mean roughly chopped tomatoes. Now what I've done for the tomatoes is I've just simply peeled the skin of the tomatoes and I have roughly chopped them. If you have tomato puree with you, please feel free to use it. Or if you make fresh puree, that is the best. Do not use or go in for the ready-made purees because they have a lot of, you know, artificial coloring, preservatives and other things which are not good for your health, all right? So these are the ingredients, the basic ingredients that we are going to use. So let's get to the making of the pasta as to how Dr. Day makes it the healthy way. Now, I've taken about a cup of pasta, as I've told you, it's the elbow pasta. So I have boiled it with some salt and olive oil in it so that they don't turn sticky. And once they become tender, it is very important that you cool it under cold water because then it doesn't tend to get sticky. Otherwise, it will get sticky if you just simply drain the water, the excess water, and you leave the pasta just like that in the very vessel. All right, so it's very important. Now, I switched on the gas, as you can see, and I'm just lowering the flame. I don't want the flame to be high when I'm making the pasta. All right, first things first, I'm going to be putting the olive oil, okay? So I'm roughly putting the olive oil. You could put as much as you want. It is hot. I'm going to be adding the vegetables to this. So let's start with the peas first. then carrots, then zucchini, and then I'm going to give it a nice mix. Now, after I've sorted this, I'm going to be adding the seasoning to this, which is the pasta seasoning. So a generous amount of pasta seasoning. And I have my pasta masala that I'm going to be adding. About half a teaspoon of pasta masala. That's about it. Not too much. Okay, and again give it a nice stir. You're not going to add salt at this point, as I've already told you, salt tends to leave water, so we don't want our veggies to turn soggy. We know that we are going to be using milk, but still. Now this is a way of making pasta without using maida for white sauce, because I'm making pasta in pink sauce. So still I'm going to be preparing my white sauce, but without the maida element in it, okay? So once this is done, I'm going to be adding now a bit of whole wheat flour, just a tad of whole wheat flour. So I've got about 3/4 teaspoon of whole wheat organic flour. I'm just going to be sprinkling on the veggies like that, very casually, and give it a nice mix. And allow the wheat to get nicely cooked in the oil. It will dry off the oil, as you can see. It has absorbed the oil in the pan. So if you feel that you need more oil, please feel free. A little more oil I'm going to be adding. Okay, it smells divine, really nice. Then I'm going to be adding some tomatoes to this. My roughly chopped tomatoes at this point. If you want, you can add onions, but I usually don't. I love it this way. Okay. Now the idea is to allow the vegetables to cook in the milk. So the next thing would be adding the 3/4 cups of milk. So once this is done, I'm adding some milk. Once you add the milk, just make sure that you keep the flame on high. Do not keep the flame on low. So I have my cheese that I'm going to be putting right in. You can use any cheese. I'm using organic cheese here, low-fat cheese. I would like to even add some ketchup. So I'm going to add my Heinz ketchup. Not much, just about 2 teaspoons, I would say. Once this is done, I'm going to be adding my pasta, which I have the boiled pasta. I like the durum wheat, which is semolina, so I'm using that. So here you go, I've added my pasta. I'll lower the flame again. And I shall give it a nice mix. adding some spice to this, a lot of spice, and I'll give it a nice mix. Alright, so I'm adding my Himalayan pink salt, bit of it. Okay, I think that's about it, and give it a nice stir. I'm going to garnish this with coriander. So let's just put the entire lot of coriander. So I'm going to put my entire lot of coriander. So there you go, my pasta, which has been presented in the best possible way. I just thought, why not add some more zucchinis to the plate as a part of salad and just pop in. So enjoy this pasta, try this pasta, and do let me in the comment section below as to how it turned out for you guys. And this is a very, very healthy recipe, and you would love every bit of it, because I am now going to just pause and straight away dig into it while you go right now into your kitchen and try this recipe and let me know how it was. Do take care of yourselves until I meet you next with yet another edition only on Dr. D's Econet. Till then, take care of yourselves, be indoors, stay safe, and get yourselves vaccinated. Bye.